Um, our topic is, of course, resurrection. And as you can feel, this is actually about great spaciousness. It's about making space in our life. And it's where all that is binding is now released. It is now emancipated because that is the will of the divine in our life. And this reorganization, this realignment for humanity's sake is a fresh start, a new beginning, and a God consciousness. And that's something that we have to understand. God's consciousness defies the mind. It defies our burdens, our limitations, our pain, our suffering. It is so much more encompassing of the light. And it is really about receiving. It's really about reorganizing or reaffiliating with an everlasting love. It's not about pain and struggle. It's really about preparation for a supreme consciousness. So this is really about an everlasting love. It's truly about an everlasting love. That's what this day is about. Resurrection is about an everlasting love. And really, resurrection is about true love. It's about friendship. I mean, this being the Christ, Jesus the Christ, it's he came into our hearts through the resurrection. He came as a light being. He came as an everlasting, so that we could have coffee with our best friend and receive the therapy that our soul needs. Um, and so I like to say, this is my oneness with the divine, where I can share all. And this love and this light is everlasting, and it's from everlasting to everlasting source. So the source in me remembers the source in you. We know this song, namaste, right? Namaste, namaste, the Christ in me beholds the Christ in you. And this relationship of the resurrection helps us to find the hidden treasure. And Saint Therese says, may God give us the grace to love him and to save souls for him. What does that even mean? Well, to me, it means that we open to love beyond our comfort zone or mere belief. It means that we open our heart to that which is in front of us. And the resurrection is the most recognized way to glean the attention of all that was chatter and to overtake the noise, so that the soul remembers itself. It remembers itself anew, always in the present moment. It's not about the pain, the struggle, the past, the awful story. It's about the awe-filled reality of presence. It's about love. So once the soul incarnated into this physical realm, we came into a very dense mentality, and this creates division, it creates opposition, it creates distortion, it creates disease, it creates addiction, it creates decay. But the resurrection, this act alone defies all of these things, and it brings us back into love. And the resurrection, is two keys. Sri Bhagavan often talks about two keys. And the two keys are, what are we willing to give up? Are we willing to sacrifice? Are we willing to grow? Are we willing to get out of our safety net and actually, reach into something more? And the resurrection unburdens the consciousness so that it may be remembered as a soul sourced from source, being revived whole and holy. And, sometimes we have to fall in order to rise. I always have this reality. I often struggle a lot before I see the light, before I can really see the simplicity of the moment. I get in my own way all the time. And so this is really about learning to surrender so that one can fly. And as Renee taught us, he knows me by name. I may be one of 99 sheep, but he knows me by name. And you, me, us, we all have been called into the heart of God today. There's just no one is exempt from this mystery. No one is exempt from the beauty and the love that's here. So once I was lost, but now I am found. And I love that Bishop Dana and I shared an image. We never talk preparing. We know we just get our assignment and then we prepare. And I love that, it really speaks to our understanding of the mystery and our hearts being in oneness. The tomb, the death, the limitation, none of this can hold the light inside of itself. It must be released into the world. That is what this resurrection is all about. This is God's love and promise for all of us, that this light will be available for everybody. And for all of us, it really is about transcendence. It's like, as Dana was teaching us in his talk, as Renee was guiding us to the light, it's really about transcendence. So resurrection for me is about transcendence. Thank you very much. God bless everybody.